Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. Now, I want you to listen to something that Rigathi Gachagua said, because I want you to help me understand here something, because who is Rigathi Gachagua talking to? Rigathi appears to be annoyed over a decision that has been made to overrule the decision he made himself. So before we get further, please just listen into what Rigathi was saying.
I don't have a problem. If the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is a problem, let somebody else lead this war on illicit brew so that they can continue, so that we save our next generation. But you cannot destroy an entire generation because probably you want to undermine one person. He's just a single person. How do you sacrifice an entire generation, a whole population, because you have a scheme against a leader? And the problem of that leader being truthful and listening to the ground. Mimi hakuna makosa ingine nimefanya hata moja, ni hiyo tu, kusema tusikize nini? Yeah, that's all. Let's listen to the people. So let's be careful. Let's overzealous public servants not undermine the president and the government before the people of Kenya. Let us be careful. Let us think about the people. The people of Kenya do not want poisonous alcohol. They do not want illicit brews. Why are you forcing them to take poison and illicit brews?
Now, up to that point, Rigathi is addressing someone. Now, if you go by the hierarchy of the government, the second in command is Rigathi Gachagua, meaning any decision that is being made by the presidency, Rigathi has to always be on the no. So in this particular incident, Rigathi appears to be saying that the decision that has been made without him knowing. So who could this be? Why was this decision made without Rigathi Gachagua's knowledge? And what is this that Rigathi Gachagua talks about, saying that it is an ongoing scheme? Now, before you get further on that analysis, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video. I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our video. Mind you, I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Personally, from that video and the remarks which Rigathi has made there, it's already indicating that there is storm that is brewing there in the house of UDA. All is not well. Let me take you to somewhere there last year when Rigathi was given the mandate to deal with the illicit brew. And Rigathi really took that job and made sure that bars were closed. Bars that operated illicit brews were closed. So the expectation was that the decisions which Rigathi Gachagua had made, of course in consultation with the local leaders there and William RUTO, that decision was going to hold. But from the remarks of Rigathi Gachagua, it is evident that someone is working behind the scenes to sabotage him there. So who could this person be? We don't expect a regional commander to execute certain commands without Rigathi Gachagua knowing. If a regional commander has executed some tasks or has been given some responsibility, then those responsibilities must have come from the president. So if that is the case, are we seeing a scenario where RUTO is trying to sabotage Rigathi Gachagua? What is happening here? Rigathi talks about him saying that it is high time the government listen to the ground. And according to him, he says that that is the only mistake he did. And when he said listen to the ground, he was basically trying to address William RUTO back then. Because back then, there was this issue of finance bill. And Rigathi seemed to have seen the light and was trying to tell William RUTO that you need to listen to the people. So because William RUTO didn't listen to the people, the government ended up suffering the way it's suffering right now. And then the same day that Ruto gave a speech of withdrawing the finance bill, Rigathi issued a separate speech of advising William Ruto to not to listen to some people who are misadvising him. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, the video that I've just played here in this channel talks about a Rigathi Gachagua who appears to be agitated, someone who is not happy over the juniors in the government trying to, belittle his office. So let's continue with something here. There's something also that Rigathi has mentioned.
I am an elected leader. I am not appointed. So I listen to the people who have employed me. And I always associate myself with the feelings, the views, and the aspirations of those who have elected me into office. Even I assist the president, and I do assist him in all his work. But I continuously listen to the people of Kenya so that I'm able to give him good advice. I'm also able to make the right decisions. Because leadership is about the people. The people must be the center of each and every conversation so that we are able to make good progress.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Now, from that remark, Rigathi talks about, I'm an elected leader. I am not appointed. Allow me to take you back to, I think, a week ago, whereby there was this issue between Rigathi and the NIS boss, Nuruddin Haji, whereby you found that there were so many coastal leaders who attacked Rigathi Gachagua verbally over the remarks that Rigathi made, saying that the NIS boss is the reason why William Ruto was failing, because he was not supplying William Ruto with information on issues or matters pertaining to the finance bill. So that's why the government ended up becoming a laughingstock. So what followed after that statement by Rigathi is that leaders attacked Rigathi Gachagua. Then at one particular time, the vice chair of UDA, Hassan Omar, went public to say that Rigathi Gachagua was not elected. He was very categorical in his statement. He said Rigathi was appointed. And in his words, he was trying to say that they can as well appoint another person who will be a second in command if at all William Ruto runs for a second term. That is the time that remark was issued, and Rigathi did not respond to him. But you see, in this statement that I've just shared here, I feel that Rigathi seems to be addressing Hassan Omar and the leaders within UDA who appear to be disgruntled, or certain leaders like Kimani Ichung'wah, who also say the same things. Kimani Ichung'wah also said the same thing. Moses Kuria the same, So as to who is this person who is working on behalf of Rigathi Gachagua, or let me reframe it this way, that if at all William Ruto chose another person to assign that responsibility of dealing with the illicit brew, then it appears Rigathi Gachagua is not aware. Now, this also tells us something here, that probably Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto huwa hawakutani sana wakiongea mambo ya maendeleo ya serikali tena, kwa sababu that explains why Rigathi is not aware. Or maybe William Ruto is looking at a way of making sure that Rigathi Gachagua anakuwa tu kama a ceremonial deputy president who doesn't have responsibilities. A deputy president ambaye amepokonya role zake zote, responsibility ana. Sasa responsibilities zinapeana junior ili aonekane yeye ni idler. Is that the case? There are so many things here which are playing out, especially from this video. And if you are very keen listening to what Rigathi was saying, there are so many things here. Then the message being conveyed here, kidogo iko strange, because I'm an elected leader, I'm not appointed. That should tell you a lot. The message there should be, we don't know who is being addressed, honestly. But part of our feeling is that one of those people who this message is being targeted to is Ruto, Ichung'wah, Hassan Omar, Moses Kuria, and probably Sudi, and Kipchumba Murkomen. Those are the people who have been responding to Rigathi Gachagua. That's why I chose to mention them here. But those are the people I've realized that mara nyingi sana huwa wanajibishana sana na Rigathi Gachagua. So most likely the statement was directed at them. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you think this statement was being directed to? And why do you think Rigathi Gachagua had that kind of feeling? He is an elected leader. He is not appointed. Maybe Rigathi Gachagua is right because the Constitution of Kenya requires that if you're a presidential candidate, you must have your deputy on the same ballot paper. It is unlike long time ago. So that means it's like a joint ticket. So in a nutshell, it's like a co-president. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.